AI, Gen AI, it's not a buzzword anymore. It is there to stay. Tech is evolving fast, and every day, every month, every year, things are changing.
Way more than writing good code, I feel like being good at communicating your solution and your ideas is way more important. What is that one decision that you would say? You can have many decisions as well, but that one particular decision that you would define as trajectory changing.
So, Ananya, when we talk about careers, it's always a combination of many, small decisions which we take at any point in time during our professional journey, right? And those small decisions at that point in time actually shape up who we are as a leader or as in our professional journeys. Definitely. And for me as well, I don't think it is, one big decision. It has always been, many small decisions. But if I have to take a look back and think about one specific thing that made most of the impact in my professional journey, I would say it would be taking bold decisions. So bold decisions like solving some gnarly problems, or bold decision to get out of the comfort zone and take something which is more ambiguous, more, say, pressure situation, or, taking up something which really requires me to learn something which I had not done before. This is the advice which I would like to give to young professionals. Do not be afraid to take your own decisions, because great things never happen in comfort zones. Do you want to talk about something, any belief or expectation which you had about working in tech before you actually started working?
It's probably just going to be me in a room coding on my own, solving problems all on my own. But when I joined Intuit as an intern, what I realized was that every step of the way, there is so much collaboration. Like developing a product requires collaboration from the design step, wherein you get inputs from product designers and product managers, to like getting my code reviewed, debugging my code and debugging error logs with my teammates. Way more than writing good code, I feel like being good at communicating your solution and your ideas is way more important. Collaboration and communication are two very essential skills that one who has not joined the industry would think are very important. What do you think is one thing that has remained constant all through this journey and something that is really essential till date?
So I would say first for me would be a strong tech foundation. And as you said that, tech is evolving fast, and every day, every month, every year, things are changing. And what we were doing 10 years back would not be applicable now. Similarly, what we are doing now would not be the same after 10 years. But what stays constant among all this is the tech foundation, the real technical skills to understand the basics. And that, I think, plays a very important role in, distinguishing strong technical leaders. Second thing, which I would call out, is continuous learning. As you called out, that tech is evolving very fast. And how do we stay relevant? How do we become force multiplier? And that is by continuously learning and raising the bar for ourselves. And third thing, which I consider as, again, one of the most important things, is use technology to solve customer problems, right? So someone may be really great at technology, but if that skill is not used to solve customer problems, the impact will get limited. So these three things, I feel, at least in my career, they have played a very, very important role throughout my journey.
Okay. That is why one of Intuit's values is customer obsession.
What really excites you about the future of work and future of tech? And do you want to talk about one thing which really makes you nervous?
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. I feel like the rapid rise of using AI tools to solve our day-to-day tasks is really exciting, because one thing is that, AI tools can automate redundant tasks, they can improve decision making. One thing that makes me really nervous is the over-reliance on AI tools that we as developers have right now. It is a bit of a double-edged sword, right? AI tools do improve our lives. They do automate really redundant tasks. They help in decision making. But I feel like human beings have a great capacity for resourcefulness. And up until like 6-7 years ago, if you wanted to learn something about a new concept, you would log on to a search engine and you would read research papers, skim through articles, skim through tutorials, and form a fuller understanding of the concept and then summarize it on your own. What happens right now is that it has been boiled down to logging onto ChatGPT and asking this question, asking it to explain it like you are a 5-year-old and give you simplified examples. And, all of that, coming up with resources and summarizing its understanding, the task has been given onto a large language model. And I feel like that has reduced our critical thinking skills in a lot of ways. And it also speaks to the loss of our quality for resourcefulness. What are your thoughts on this?
You are bringing up a very, very important point, Ananya. And the more we look at Gen AI, many of us are actually going through this question that, first of all, what does it mean for me, right? What does it mean for the skills which I have? And then whatever output I'm getting from all these models, how relevant is that? Is it adding more to clutter or is it helping us to move forward? And I think that is where it's extremely important to, so first of all, what I would like to add is that AI, Gen AI, it's not a buzzword anymore. It is there to stay. And while it creates a lot of nervousness, but this is also a great tool in our hands to increase our own efficiency and to move much, much faster, possibly with 10x velocity in the direction where we want to be in future. So looking at it as a very powerful tool is extremely important. But at the same time, it is also very important where we keep our basic skills, all the foundational skills. If we are in the technical field, so what are our basics in terms of, strong technical foundation? Our own reasoning capabilities. It's very important to double click on them so that we can guide AI to get the right input which we want to have. Yeah. So every new technology or every powerful tool comes with its own, pros and cons. Yeah. And that is where it's up to us on how we are leveraging the value which it is coming up with, combining it with the superpowers we have, and create a future much, much faster than what we could do without it.
The central theme, I think, should remain human decision making. That comes above everything else.
Yeah, but that is where AI is going to play a very important part in making it much faster and making it more strong with many inputs. As you said that earlier, we used to spend a lot of time in actually doing the research and trying to go to various sources and figure out what those sources are and what should be the result. And now AI has made it really, really fast. Yeah. So it all depends on how we are leveraging the technology and utilizing it to move faster and not really becoming, a slave of the technology.